Hello, everybody, and
In
welcome
pajamas.
to Roll Call, not bananas in pajamas. That's right, get out of here with your fucking pajamas. We don't need any of that shit here. Why? Because we are not bananas. Thank you, Junie. Get out of here with that.
I was also
Welcome,
gonna make a banana-related joke.
welcome to the season premiere of DC by Night Season 2, Crypts of the Commonwealth. That cut off there with that Discord. Yes, welcome everybody so much. I'm gonna have my cast, my lovely cast of players here. Please go around and introduce yourselves for the very first time this season. Please say who you are, who you're playing, what you do, and where people can find you, starting with Eris.
I am Eris Von Jabberwock, noble heir to the Jabberwock name. Oh, ho, 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 ho. I'm a horse girl Ojosama, like to stream a variety of things. You can find me on Twitch at Eris Von Jabberwock or on Twitter at Ariwok. And for this season, I am going to be playing the Tremere Grimma.
Hello.
All right, thank you so much, Eris. Joining us next is gonna be Fen.
Good morning, evening. I'm Fenwick Alcester, the Demon Moose. You can find me on Twitch at Fenwick Alcester, where I play all kinds of things at random when I want to. I haven't been doing so much right now, but I'll get there. I'll be back more. And also on Twitter at Fenwick Alcester, and Blue Sky at I forget my handle there actually.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Blue Sky's
All
the thing, right?
Thank you so much for joining us again, Fen. Junie.
Junie Von Esch. You can find me everywhere on the internet because it's where I live. Fuck you if you don't like it. You can find me at my own, where I'm doing a lot of different art. Yay me! I'm actually streaming again. It's kind of scary. You can also find me on several different places playing several different things, but I'll get to that at the end of this program. But tonight I am playing Her Royal Highness Alexandria Cordelia Olivia Lucy Mountbatten, also known as Lucy Dawson of Banu Hakim.
All right, thank you so much, Junie. Katie.
What up, everybody? My name is Katie. I'm playing Delilah and the blah. That's a great way to start. I did it. All right. My name is Katie. I'm this month.
Pause, rewind, play.
Hey everybody, I'm Katie. I am playing Bounty Hunter Bruja Delilah this season. I'm not playing my timid character this season, so that's gonna be fun and a great way to introduce a different way of me behaving. I have a TikTok account at k.k.arthur. You can follow me on my segments and my writing I'm posting, as well as cup making. I've been making the crew cups.
Cups.
Very
I don't know if anybody can see it.
Cups.
Show yours. His is his. I did his as well.
His is his.
It was blurry. Very blurry.
Very blurry.
And I'll probably put some better ones out after this session.
Yeah.
That's me. Moving on.
All right, thank you so much, Katie. Next up is Kerrick.
Hi, I'm Kerrick. I am playing Ludwig, the Zemitzi this season. You can find me like a Plague of Nurgle, just playing all over different websites now. I'm on Instagram, TikTok, and all the other websites at Kerrick_the_painter, painting all kinds of nerdy things from space elves to everything in between.
All right, thank you so much, Kerrick. Next up, Star.
Hi, I'm Star. I'm excited. I'm Unicorn Princess for that plays a lot of shit. This week I'll be playing Infinite Wealth sometime. You know, if you like Yakuza, it's a great time. You can find me at twitch.tv/Stardust_Shimmer. And you can also find me on Twitter at Stardust_Shim. I do shitpost. And today I will be playing Morana, the Hikata that is here to fuck shit up. And bones. Lots of bones.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you again to all of my cast. Everybody is returning from season 1 for this season. I'm very happy to have you all back, so thank you so much for being here. And on that note, what's up, everybody? I am Psymerc. You can catch me across all social medias at Psymerc. You can also catch me right here, Roll Call Studios, Friday nights, where I play a sad soft boy wizard. And then on Sundays, where I do this shit for you people. Of course, if you don't like Fridays or Sundays and they're just not for you, you can check out the RPG table over on Saturdays, where we play some Chicago by Night, told by Junie. And I play a really bad Malkavian that's great at being a bad Malkavian. Of course, if that's not enough and you need to see my face even more, every other Thursday over on Ravno's Archon channel, you can check out 7C, where I play Vidachin Cat. So, having said all that and having introduced our lovely cast for this season, are you all ready to get into season 2?
Yeah.
All right, good. I love that level of enthusiasm. All right. So, as we start off this Sunday evening with our cast of Anarchs, you all have interacted with one another before. Some of you have made connections within one another. Some of you hide bodies for one another. Some of you take bodies from one another for your experiments. Some of you do favors every so often or give jobs every so often. Some of you keep track of your sister who just has this weird obsession that you just can't seem to understand. And some of you tonight, actually all of you tonight, received an invitation to a birthday party being hosted by the Reeve, Roderick Petrov. As you all have received this invitation, it is the 20th birthday of the establishment of this Anarch domain, specifically under Baron Walker. And everybody is invited. It's going to be held sort of near the Bon Air Park and Rose Garden, which is kind of in the more northwestern area of the region. That's right. A birthday party. I hope you're all excited and brought your birthday hats, because it's going to be a great time. Don't look at me like that.
Damn.
Get on your birthday hat. Put it on right now.
Man.
I don't wear hats this season.
I don't see your birthday hat. You better put it on.
Wait, hold on. I'm gonna find something. I'm gonna find
Spooky
something.
hat on.
Yeah. All the
I'm gonna
videos
find
of me
something.
frantically scrolling
Hold
through.
My favorite
Hold
part of
on.
having
I got one.
half
I got
of a VTuber cast is that
There we
we've
go.
got something.
Hold on. Wait, this is
Hang
all
on,
Christmas shit.
hang on.
This is
a
all
special
Christmas.
hat.
Love that hat.
You know what?
Perfect
It's
hat.
a hat.
Kerrick, that is
It's a
the
hat.
best hat I could have
We're
asked.
going
Oh,
with it.
beautiful.
I
Perfect.
try to help.
By the way, they had no preparation for the hat thing. They just I just kind of threw it out there. So,
There we go.
Thanks. Thanks, ST.
you're welcome.
I
You're
feel so special now.
welcome. So, as you all arrive at the Rose Garden and Parks, you'll see that there's a fair number of your fellow, well, most of you, your fellow Anarch kindred. Miss Lucy Mountbatten, you have very specifically been invited because you were so nice to the Reeve. You have been just a gem to him after you invited him to come up to the Dragon's Brew and have like his own little special treatment with his special stay. He just knew that he had to invite you to this.
Fantastic.
And as you and Sebastian arrive and kind of see the others, you will see somebody is standing there at the door handing out little party hats.
Delightful.
These look absolutely terrible.
Darling, I'm quite aware of the attempt at a celebration. It's just I don't think the hats would match my clothing at all. Just clash completely.
No, absolutely not. He'll actually pick up one of the hats, just sort of like disgustedly. He'll pick it up by like the tip and put it on, like kind of like, I could have made far better hats, far superior hats than this, ma'am.
Of course, darling. I know you can.
Yes.
You're a whiz with a hot glue gun.
As he just sort of like, he keeps like adjusting the hat like it doesn't fit right. Before continuing.
I can
to...
bobby pin it if you want.
Oh, yeah, actually, that would work quite wonderfully, ma'am. Thank you.
Hold on. She'll pull some of her bobby pins then and
Oh yeah, he'll just,
bobby pin
like,
them on his
adjust
head.
it. Just like stick it in.
And don't
there.
worry, it's completely it's not soiled at all, so it's nice and clean. You don't have to worry about your hair.
Oh, wonderful, ma'am. Thank you.
Of course.
And he will continue to walk you in. Not too much longer after, Marana, you and your ghoul Thalia approach. as someone tries to hand you a hat, and Thalia just slaps their hand away, like, how dare they try to reach for you.
I'll give a approving look before looking into the bin. And you know what? I'm gonna find. It'll take like a couple minutes, but I'll find like an egg hat, and I'll be like, and I'll turn the light to Talia, and I'll just be like, "Well, isn't this perfect? It's a little egg. It represents the start of the life cycle, which then ends with me."
Sure, if you say so. Yes, that makes sense. You're right. You're correct.
I'm so
Should
glad
I also
that
find an egg?
it's not our job to deal with her
If you
this
would.
season.
And Thalia will spend the next couple of minutes searching for an egg. But before she puts it on, she's actually going to rip it a little bit so that it's not quite as
Yeah.
nice as yours. 'Cause
Yeah,
she doesn't want to
yeah.
steal your thunder.
Yeah,
and she'll put it
obviously.
on, so that you guys both now have egg hats before you continue and make your way in. Following in next, Delilah. You walk in and somebody holds out this. I don't want to call it lime green. It's more like a very offensive olive green party hat. I don't know why. That was just the next one they grabbed and they hold it out to you.
Oh, for me, Donna, thank you. She just happily put it on a head. I love it. But I would recommend not to give out that beanie to anybody. Those things looks disgusting. No one wants to wear a beanie.
The person at the door will kind of just nod in acknowledgement. You have so far been the easiest person to deal with hat-wise.
And then I'm wearing it with pride, like with the excitement, like I'm coming to my my great-grandson's birthday party, and like I'm here to party.
That's right. You're here to fucking party, man. All right.
Party. Hat or no hat, don't matter.
Right? Coming in next is going to be Ludwig, as somebody approaches to offer you a hat. This one is it's kind of like a dark purple wizard hat, as they hold it out to you.
Actually appropriate for him.
Delilah was not part of this.
Really? We are doing the party hats this time?
Yeah, Reeves orders.
Who am I to deny, Reeve? And he'll take it and just hold it in his hand, near his head, in lockstep with his cane step.
Just sort of like holding it like this, like with his cane.
Yeah, just I mean, if he wanted to, he could probably just put it on top of his cane, just hold his cane up. It's like,
oh, there you go. There's the hat. Yeah. You know
Yes.
what? You know what? Just for that, before you walk away, they're gonna take like a teeny tiny little hat, just like a traditional like happy birthday hat, and just put it on the top of the cane, so that way your cane has a hat, doesn't feel left out.
I'm laughing out loud, but Ludwig himself is just
Ludwig is unamused.
Ludwig
will
dies a
remember
little bit
this.
inside.
Why did I show it to this? All right, okay, yeah, it's the Reeve, right?
And last but not
You may or
least, to
may not
show
know.
up, Erasmus and Grima, the both of you show up, and you are each handed. Well, they're not really hats. They're more like those kawaii cat ear like headbands that both get handed to you.
Oh, fuck. Okay, one sec.
Anita.
Hold on.
Oh my
Hold on.
gosh.
Wait a minute. Okay, I need to remove that. Because that is a default asset.
You're like, hold on, I've got this.
Hold on, I got this. That's a default asset. Where is it?
Anita.
I mean, I would end up double earring if I put them on.
Probably.
I mean,
Aw,
I'll be
man.
double earring too, but you gotta, like,
Yeah, you're right. Let me put this back.
You have to.
yeah,
It's the law.
go with the black ones. Okay.
I knew it wore the.
Oh,
I
wait,
knew
it's
I made
only
this hat for
one.
a reason.
Okay.
There you go.
God.
Good enough. Good enough.
All princessy.
I'll wear one, you wear the other.
You guys just break it in half. Like they gave you 2, but you just take one, break it in half, and wear half on each side. There you go.
Perfect.
There we go. Oh, look, they even twitch when you blink. Okay.
Perfect. And as you two arrive, you'll all see each other show up. If there's anything you all would like to say each other, as this party is just kind of getting started.
Yeah, Erasmus Erasmus takes the cat ears, is like, well, I mean, at least it's not a normal party hat. I oddly enough, I think this is less objectionable somehow.
It fits with the times, I'll put mine on and immediately take yours and put them on you.
Don't
Just remind yourself, you love your sister. You love your sister. You love your sister.
You love your sister.
How do mine look? They're on, right? Right?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, good.
They don't look entirely out of place, beyond how out of place they look anyways.
So, what do we do now?
Well, head in and enjoy the party, I suppose.
Alright then, after you.
I want to say, as soon as they walk in, you can hear, "Spooky! Is that you, you spooky bitch? Get out of here!"
Oh,
Cringe as he
that would be-
braces, he braces
would
and
be
clenches at the same
Delilah.
time. Oh no, not her.
No, Delilah, come on. Be at least somewhat hospitable. Good
I
and
am
Ludwig.
hospitable.
Begets?
I'm sorry, ma'am, but why would I be hospital? I've been doing this.
I said hospitable.
Well,
Slight difference in word, darling.
but this is not my party.
It doesn't matter. You
I
still need to be polite.
I do believe there's still an expectation of politeness.
Exactly.
I was just saying hi to Spooky. That's all I was doing. I'm excited to
wait.
see him. He usually hides.
You
Hi,
actually.
Spooky.
So wait, we actually are
Hello,
supposed to
Ludwig.
greet you with spooky bitch.
Well, I call him Spooky bitch.
I'll make sure that we address you more formally next time.
Yeah, spooky bitch. I mean, what way would you prefer, Ludwig?
Sir,
Out of
Spooky Bitch,
curiosity.
Mr. Spooky Bitch.
Oh, I like that a lot better, Sir Spooky bitch.
His lordship,
What about that,
the
sir?
bitch of Spooky.
Oh,
I
I
do,
love
I
that.
do believe,
Oh,
I do
goodness.
believe that given the circumstances,
Drop your hat.
Spooky Bitch Esquire might be the
Oh.
preferable.
Spooky Bitch
Well, being that he's
Esquire,
actually from
yes.
Germany, I would say it'd be Yvonne. So it'd probably be Herr Spooky Von Bitch. To give him the attitudes of being a lord.
How about Herr Spooky Von Bitch Esquire?
There we
Oh, you
Third.
can
go.
cover the American in that too, sure. why not?
The third. Very well.
In commemoration of your
Addressment.
addressment, as you will, I will provide a suitable coffin in your time of your demise.
Apologies. A gremlin turned off my power.
Again.
Darn gremlins.
Again. Another gremlin.
Gotta watch
No.
out for those little apartment gremlins.
Stay away from there.
Well,
Grandma, could you
glad to
please give me
see
what's
that-
I
awareness?
got it.
Me, what's
Yes,
awareness?
please.
Alrighty.
It's quite lovely to see you all.
Yeah, glad
It
to
is.
see
It's
everyone
good to
out.
see you as well.
Birthdays are so much fun. That means that they are 1 year closer to
Oh, please don't say it.
coming into
Can we
my
please not
arms.
frame it? For
Darling,
once,
the moment
can
I
we
come
not
into your arms,
frame it like that?
darling, the moment I come into your arms, we're having a problem.
Is Titan Senses always active, or do I have to?
Are you
Activate it.
doing...
Not it's not always active. It's something that you like actively like that you turn on.
Okay, got it. Okay,
And
wouldn't have it on.
yeah.
Sorry about that, everyone.
That would be 2 successes.
2 successes. With 2 successes, as you guys have sort of coalesced into this group, and are sort of talking and laughing, of course, at poor Ludwig's expense, Grimma, you just feel this slight poke on the back of your shoulder, and you hear somebody go, "Tag, you're it!" And then, as the rest of you see this, this very, like, dark purple-haired, younger-looking woman, in her own party hats, sort of, like, giggle before running away.
I'll quickly turn around and just, oh, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna chase after her.
Okay. You start
Aw,
chasing
that's cute.
Erasmus. You actually recognize this this fledgling actually
Of course I
as
do.
one of your
Yep.
students that you have taught at some point or another. You would know that she is a Malkavian and her name is Eve.
Malkavian Eve. Gotcha. I gotta pull up a thing for notes.
Notes.
Eve, Malk, student, fledgling. Okay, cool. Lucian just kind of, not Lucian. Fuck, I knew I would do it.
Lucian from season 1 has just suddenly shown up from Chicago to Falls Church. Who would have thought?
It's just like,
You know,
Erasmus.
You say his name 3 times, he
He
appears.
appeared.
Erasmus just politely chuckles and says, "Well, I do suppose she didn't say no tag backs."
Grimma,
I don't recall hearing that.
as you chase after her, go ahead and give me Dex and Athletics.
Alrighty. Let's see.
Well, that's going on. I'm just going to scan the room, make sure there's people I do know and hopefully people I do not wish to know or wish to see yet.
You can also give me what's awareness.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, that's fun right off the bat.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
I
boy.
think I just bestial failed that.
What'd you roll? What'd you roll?
Ooh.
A 1, a 4, and a 2.
Ooh, okay, yes.
Mm,
So
failure.
with a bestial failure, we will get to that in just a moment.
Oof.
Delilah
3
with
successes.
3 successes on that wits awareness. You're looking
Yep.
around. You'll see several people that you recognize. You will see the gangrel warlord Omari, as he's kind of like he's already in party mode, right? He's like walking around, like hyping people up. You'll also
that's good fun.
you guys will also catch Baron Walker as he sort of passes, and he's doing the thing that not really politicians, but just like people who are in authority kind of do, where they make their rounds around to talk to people. You'll notice he does have like a smaller blue party hat on his head because he's playing along. And you all
Oh, I'm going to love that one.
you all will see, or Delilah will see, the Reeve, Roderick, as he's just running around very excitedly, trying to make sure that everybody is having a wonderful time at this party that he's throwing, because God forbid he fails. That is not going to happen. It
Oh,
won't be like last year.
Poor
You
lamb.
just hear him like, it's not going to be like last year. As he's running around.
He's doing his best.
So that's kind of what you see. You do catch a quick glimpse of one that you know as Rarity, one of the Malkavians who provides some information trafficking in this section of the sort of
Aw.
southern DC area.
Okay, good. At least I don't have to worry about him ruining the fun. Is that underneath my breath?
Say that underneath your breath.
Yeah.
So with you, Grimma, as you are chasing after this younger Malkavian, you're kind of forgetting that you're at a party and there's like a bunch of people here, and you're just trying to like bully your way through all of these people. And
Oh, man.
man, you hit the wrong person.
Oh, no.
As you
Uh-oh.
sort of like just like full on body check into Rarity.
Uh-oh.
Oh no! Oh boy!
Delilah's like, that's not good.
Ugh.
As she just
Oh,
like looks at you for a moment. There's just this like malicious look in her eyes as you just
Oh,
full on
man.
body check her. For just a
Is this
second.
some-
Go ahead.
Is this something that like that Erasmus like sees?
If Erasmus would have been watching her when she took off, yes.
Probably not, honestly.
Okay, then no.
I trust my sister.
The look in her eyes is just like
Trust
pure
this
malice
sister
for
this much, and oh boy.
for just a second, and then it sort of shifts. Is almost like a, oh, hi.
Hi, I'm Grima. I'll extend my hand.
Oh, man. Oh,
Birdie,
man.
please do not break this one's hand. Please do not.
Credit for your gumption.
Oh,
Don't
man.
worry, I'm here with
Oh,
wine. I'm
man.
ready to watch.
I'm sorry. Are
There's a
you
couple of
in a
seconds.
hurry?
I'll like try to like peek around her. I was trying to get she was around here somewhere.
You look
Purple
around.
hair.
She has disappeared. She's gone.
Oh,
Malx, man.
well, they're gone.
Okay. Usually when you run into people, it's polite to say, "Excuse me."
Right. I'm sorry. Or excuse me.
Thank you. That's all. As she'll sort of like give you a last like look up and down, and then continue on with what she was doing.
Wow, how Miranda from Devil Wears Parada.
Right? So much energy.
I'll make
lack
my
of
way.
energy, darling.
I thought it was going to come out bad like that. I thought she was going to rip something off.
Oh no, she'll remember it absolutely.
I'll make my way
Oh.
back to the
No
group.
doubt.
I think I just made a friend.
Oh no, darling, you did not.
You
Of
did?
course.
Did you now? Tell me,
Erasmus, like,
who is
it?
No, dear.
Oh dear.
Did you ever see Devil Wears Parada, dear?
Yes, bits and pieces.
Good.
Oh dear.
She'll just
you
point
didn't-
to her,
you didn't
Amanda Priestley.
You didn't accidentally.
Oh no.
Unfortunate.
Just
She
never
probably
wear
wants to kill me,
cerulean around
huh?
her. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
Mm.
you touched her.
Mhm.
You touched her, darling. That's a big no on that
No,
zone
she
right
didn't
there.
touch her. She ran into her. Complete
She
full
touched
tackle.
something.
That
How
is
could
one
she touch
grudge.
something?
That is one grudge that will not be let go for some time.
Naturally,
Oh
yes.
yeah.
Now,
I'll
Katie
prepare
never
a glorious
forget.
coffin for you.
Thank you, Marana.
She's not
Well,
completely dead
welcome.
yet.
And I'll
Before
play with
we
your
already
bones.
look at her, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna get myself a drink. Does anybody need a drink?
I'm good, darling. It's the first thing I went to.
Actually,
Of
as
Do they
you-
have
as you
organs?
start
No, it looks like
to
you're taking care of.
leave to get yourself a drink, you will see the Reeve with actually like a large, like two large like platters just balancing drinks, like trying to weave through people. He's actually doing a pretty good job.
I take a platter.
Surprisingly dexterous. As he's just like, no, okay, no, don't want to spill it, don't want to spill it. Oh, your dress is lovely. That would be terrible. Oh, hi guys, thanks for showing up to my party. Here, have a drink. He's just like holding out. There's like
I'm gonna take the tray.
It's just
I'm gonna
blood
take the
wine.
tray from him. I'm taking it, darling.
Yeah,
there's
Erasmus will
there's like
absolutely-
20 drink. Oh, okay, all right, yeah, sure, of course, have take as many as you want. Yeah, absolutely.
I'll make
Roderick,
sure some 20 of
darling.
us. I'll make sure
Don't
20 of us
worry,
get
we'll
it. It's
just-
fine.
We'll
That's fine.
just
It's
pass it
fine.
around. It'll be fine.
It's your party.
Roderick, why aren't
Why
you
are you,
enjoying your
darling?
birthday party?
Oh, I am. I'm having a
Hi.
great time seeing all of my friends.
then why
here.
are you serving?
So okay,
Yeah.
so I was gonna have a server, but then, funny story, they died.
Oh,
Would
no.
you like me to bring some of my
I mean-
staff over? They can be here in about 10 minutes.
Oh my god, that would be wonderful. But no, I really couldn't ask any more of you. I mean, you've already done so
Hey,
much for
yo,
me, and you're just so
no. Think of it as
wonderful
part
all
of
the
your
time,
birthday
like-
present. Think of it as part of your birthday present, okay? No charge.
Erasmus will scan the crowd. Did purple hair Malik pop back up?
Yeah, you'll actually, as you sort of see, like, every once in a while, you'll see almost like this bounce of, like, purple hair as it sort of, like, pops up and down through the crowd in random places, kind of
Yeah,
among the gardens here.
Erasmus will politely, slightly politely, gently raised voice, this sort of like, hey, just Eve, would you mind coming over here 1 second, please?
The purple hair, but like just stops. Just like a little like squeak.
What? Her name is Eve?
She'll kind of like
Yes.
start to walk over slowly, just kind of like hands behind her back. Like,
Don't worry, you're not in trouble.
do you have do you have Mr. Squeaky here?
Dearie, I always have Mr. Squeaky.
Okay. I
That
didn't
said,
do it.
that is
They made me
th-
do it.
you're not in trouble. You're not in trouble.
Oh, okay.
I would just like you to it would be wonderful if you could do just a bit of a favor for me, please, and relieve some of the pressure from the dear Reeve here, and just make sure that these drinks get to people who probably would appreciate them.
She'll like look at the Reeve. The Reeve's just like, oh no, party guest. I can't let a guest do that. It's just bad manners.
Roderick.
It'd be a terrible...
Roderick.
No, it'd be bad manners.
Roderick.
Cannot have bad manners.
Excellence.
Yes, ma'am. Of
it's-
course.
Thank you.
it's a lesson. It's a lesson.
Yes.
Sometimes things happen, and things
Of
can
course.
be done.
Oh, this is an educational
This
moment.
is
isn't it?
Yes,
education.
dear.
Yes.
Got it.
absolutely.
Okay. Yes. Here you are. I don't know your name.
Her name is Eve, dear.
Eve. Yes, Eve. Here, if you wouldn't mind just handing these out and don't spill them. Be careful. She's just sort of like takes the tray, like kind of jostly, like, okay. And then just like sort of bounces off before any further instruction could possibly be given to her.
Sebastian, dear.
Who are you asking?
Sebastian.
Oh,
Sebastian.
Yes, Mom.
Please call 10 of our service and get them in here post haste.
Right away, Mom.
Thank you.
He'll just like cell phone out, like dial speedy, like.
Roderick, I've got 10 people coming. Don't worry about it. It's your birthday party. You enjoy
It's not
it.
my birthday. It's
Well,
the-
whose party is it and why are we here?
It's the domain's birthday.
Well, it's part of your
No.
birthday too, because that's when you became a Reeve. So
Well,
enjoy
but-
it.
Okay. If you say
It's
so.
Do
your
I need to
it's your
rescind my birthday
party.
present that I brought you today?
No. You don't have to rescind anything. Please don't.
Then enjoy the party.
Okay. I will.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And
Happy birthday,
leave
Mr.
it-
Reeve.
Leave it to the. Leave it.
I thought it was his
to-
birthday. That's why we were here.
From my experience, it's best not to argue. Just let it happen.
Leave
Indeed.
it to the serving personnel and occasionally the fledglings.
Grandma, could you please give me
Oh.
composure and resolve?
Oh boy.
Who needs it? Me?
Grandma.
Okay.
Talia.
Yeah.
Would you mind taking the tape measure? I would like to give Mr. Reeve here a lovely birthday present.
It'll be done, ma'am. She immediately just
Miss-
like goes into like stealth mode,
Miss-
like pulls out like tape measure,
Miss
like
Morbid,
starts
Miss
stalking
Morbid.
the Reeve as he walks off, just like
Miss Morbid, please not right now. Just once.
I got it too.
Honestly, darling, I don't think he needs a coffin just yet.
I heard
I
to be
think if you do
prepared.
that, it's going to spook him. It's going to spook him. Don't spook the boy.
He's
Better to
already
be
on nerves
prepared.
and edges. Oh Lord.
Grandma, what was that roll?
At least
Two.
the servants will help.
This
Oh,
sort
no.
of like in this kind of atmosphere, you're outside. It's like a nice night. You're at a party, and this Malkavian fledgling, she's just trying to have fun, have a good time, and you know what? Kind of puts you like you feel like you're kind of in the mood to maybe play some tag.
Steve is the babysitter, is the playmate of the night.
I shuffle over to Talia. Tag.
Oh, Talia went off to go. Are you going to follow her as she follows the Reeve?
Yes.
Okay. So you tag Talia. Cool. Is she just like she's got like a tape measure like eyeing behind him. As you just kind of tag her, kind of like throws her off guard for like a moment. She kind of like a look to Marana like, do I keep measuring or do I play? I don't know.
Both.
It'll be done. As she just like starts to run over, and she will run over, and she's gonna try to tag Delilah. Is Delilah gonna try to dodge this?
You're
Hey,
muted.
Oh, you're muted.
Sorry. New bike, everyone.
Right.
I'm gonna dodge it.
Okay.
New mic with this.
Please give me Dex and Athletics, please.
Okay. Please. Oh wow, I'm terrible at this one. Bad points at their spots. Okay. All fail. It's not.
All fail. All right.
Oh,
As
boy.
you're kind of caught off guard. As one moment she's got the tape measure out, and then the next she does like a little backflip, and is right behind you, and just sort of like spins around and like gets you on the shoulder. And is like, tag, and then like goes back to like measuring the reeve.
Damn, I didn't know I was part of this game. I look at Spooky and just like, tag.
Spooky, are you dodging? Are you just taking it?
I'm actually gonna slap the hand away with the end of the cane.
Okay.
Ow, rude.
I mean,
Who's on the other side?
it's fair
I'm
game.
assuming we're all in a circle.
Probably on your other side would be Marana.
Yeah,
I'm gonna tag Marana. Tag.
I am dodging.
Okay. Could you both
Okay.
please give me Dex and Athletics?
Dex
Okay.
and F.
You need me included on this?
If you
No, you already slapped mine.
she took the slap, so you're good.
Oh, cool. Okay. Just double checking.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Remind me, I got one crit, so that doesn't count. That's a success.
Yeah, if you
correct?
have a pair of them, then it's 2 each.
Oh, you absolutely got me.
Yeah,
One
I got
success. You absolutely
Got-
got me.
No, yeah, definitely. I got 3 successes, so you're.
Okay.
You're I got you. I'm gonna
We're-
Yes.
slap your back.
Say the
Slap
don't
it.
your dice rolls this season.
Well, it seems I'm it.
Go
What is
go
that?
Talk, go touch
What
your
is
ghoul.
that? What does that entail?
You go touch somebody and say tag, darling.
Oh.
In
Wait,
appropriate spaces. A place
Is
is
there
touch in an appropriate
it?
place.
if
Yeah.
if I win, do I get their bones?
That's not
Yes.
how this game is played.
Yes, Corpse
That's
Bride.
not
You
how this
win.
game.
If you
Dear.
win, you get the
Winning is
bones.
passing
Don't
it
ruin
off
the fun.
to
Don't ruin the
someone
fun.
Then I am going
absolutely
to
going to ruin this fun because I know how this one ends, and I would rather it not.
then
end.
I'm going to go off and I'm going to as I'm walking around,
There she
I'm not
goes.
going to tag anybody just yet. I'm going to go around and inspect the bone structure of most of the party guests around and see like which one is like the most suitable for me.
Could you please
And then
I love it.
could you I guess give me oh god. Give me wits and occult, or if you have like int and like science.
I'll take wits and the cult.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Oh,
do-
wait, I
would've
got a better
said-
hat. I lost my
would've
hat,
said-
but I got a
would've
better
said
one.
Wits and medicine, personally.
Wits and medicine, yeah, that would also I could also
You know,
do
for
that.
funsies, I'm gonna rouse wits.
Okay.
I got a better hat.
I do not get hungrier. Crit 6.
Crit 6. And what exactly is it that you are looking for?
I am looking for perfect edge alignment. I'm looking for that you know how bones, how they go like a certain way, how like the curvature of it, and how like I'm looking for someone who ideally hasn't had broken bones or doesn't look like they've had like a broken bone. I'm looking for that like that perfect curvature. I'm looking for like all of that.
Okay. Yeah, you know what? Okay, yeah, with that, you will see, you recognize her as, Roshana. She is a thin blood. You know that she is a tattoo artist and cosmetologist. And she's very beautiful. She's got, like, this really, really gorgeous, like, bone structure in her cheekbones and on her jaw. And you can see it very well because half of her head is shaved and it's tattooed on the side. As you're kind of like looking at her, it's sort of like that strong structure of her face really stands out to you.
Then I will like slowly make my way up and just ever so slightly place my attempt to tag her.
Okay.
As
If you're going about it in a sneaky way, you can give me Dex and Stealth.
okay. Dex and stealth. Almost dropped the dice.
Literally, don't bother.
Okay.
Yeah, literally, don't bother.
Okay.
You make your way up, and she is so distracted right now. She's actually supposed to be playing a gig for this very thing, like in an hour.
Mhm.
She's like busy trying to get equipment out and everything like that. She does not even see you, does not even paying attention. Nobody else is on her radar right now.
I would tag her and I would just say, just very, very close. Hello.
No,
I believe you're it.
Jesus fucking Christ. Wow.
Ah.
You snuck up on me. Hi.
Hello.
Are we what? Who's
My
it?
my friends were telling me that if I tag
my
somebody, we were playing a game of tag, and if I touched the person who was
You're playing tag.
it,
You're ain't no
and
tag backs. As she reaches out and touches you and says no tag backs.
um,
You just hear it just
Aw.
like yes.
Oh.
well, I can't very well take my own bones, or I could.
What?
Mm.
What?
Hello, I'm Morana. I am the gravekeeper nearby. It's very lovely to meet you.
Gotcha. Okay. Yes. Nice to meet you too. I will definitely remember that.
If you need a coffin, if you need coffin for any occasion, feel free to let me know.
Where are you located at?
I am located. I'm pulling up the map. I forgot
You're
exactly
near
like
Seven
the name.
Corners. If you would
Should
say
have Talia make
if
this
you would
Yeah.
say Seven Corners, she'd know what you're talking about.
I run the cemetery right around Seven Corners.
Got it. Okay, good to know. She makes a mental note to avoid that place.
You have perfect bone structure, by the way.
That's right.
Thank you.
Flawless. You must be very proud.
You know what? I'm not sure about that, but I am very busy. So I would love to chat with you later, maybe after the gig.
Yes, that sounds quite lovely.
Also, you're it, so you
And I
have to
will,
go
like-
tag somebody else.
And I will, ghost away.
You ghost away. At this point, as you're walking back, please give me a wits and awareness.
Okay, we're doing all the rolls tonight. Let's do this wits and awareness. Okay. That's I have more than 3 dice pool in that.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
I love it. I know, it's so great. 4 successes.
4 successes. You look around. You'll look around for your next tag victim.
Yes.
And as you kind of take a look, you'll see Thalia. She's doing her thing, and then for a moment, it's almost like you see the tape measure like snap, like back in place, as she just like reaches forward, pats the Reeve on the shoulder, and you can just see her kind of go. And then she goes back to measuring him. As he kind of turns around and he's like, "Oh, we're playing a game. Everybody, we're playing tag." And he just starts to run around trying to tag people.
Yes,
Oh my god.
I love this.
Oh, this is so
I love this.
Remind me of a daycare. It's so cute. So cute. I don't know why my accent's being weird.
Sometimes it takes an accent a little bit of time to adjust to the person.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you. Well,
Leave
fuck
it to
you.
a mouth to like snowball this shit into something that is just absolutely unprecedented.
So who are you tagging next?
Is Baron Walker around?
Oh fuck.
Oh God.
No.
boy.
You do, as you're looking around, you will see signs of Baron Walker.
Oh, I don't know.
Well,
You kind of catch a glimpse of one of his normal like white button-up shirts as he's walking around talking to people.
Erasmus was watching, like he was like, how is she going to go about this? Because she just went
You
off
wanna
going,
take a
"Oh my
bet?
God."
you want to do a
Well,
bet?
I mean, it does look like Roshana was smart enough to declare no tag backs. So
Well, what's the smart one?
I'm guessing she's looking for someone else right now. But
Oh yeah,
For a
she's
newbie,
going in
she's
thinking
really-
about bones.
She's really giving it her all for a newbie.
yes, well, that's
The
because
bones on my
somebody
mind.
we can't allow her to continue believing that.
Aw, it's
Grima
fun.
and Delilah, can both of you please give me composure and resolve checks, please?
Yes. Three successes.
That would be a 6.
Okay. With a 6, Grima, you're kind of like, you're looking around, you're feeling fine, like everybody seems to be having a good time. You know, your little, whatever you felt about it, the little run in with Rarity didn't seem to affect the funness of the party. Delilah, you're really liking this tag game. You kind of want to start another one.
Oh,
Get 2 tag games going.
okay. I'm gonna see okay. I'm gonna see where I'm gonna find a good target. I'm gonna scan the room and find like a good person.
Okay, what are you
tag.
specifically looking for? Like, what are the qualifications for a good person?
I want to say it's like somebody I can spook a little bit for fun.
Okay. You know who might be fun to spook? Just for funsies, just surely for funsies.
For
Would
funsies.
actually be Spritz. Who you would know is the Toreador who's the census taker for the barony. As you'll see her, she is doing her Toreador thing, just being very charming, and she's sort of talking to people. You know that she's in the band actually with Roshana. And instead of helping Roshana unpack stuff, of course, she is just talking and mingling. And you know what? She just looks like she needs to be doing something right now, and she would be fun to tag.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go up behind them, tag them.
Okay, are you trying to be sneaky?
Yeah, I'm gonna sneak.
Please give me Dex and Stealth.
Okay. And I can remind me. I can rouse and add. I'm not gonna do blood search and add 3 d10s.
If
Right?
that is what it says,
Yeah.
yes.
Yes.
3.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that because.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know why it says 3, but mine says 3.
Uh,
Do the thing where you
I would
click off and click back onto it. It might be doing that because I remember we had that problem with your sheet before.
Yeah, because
It says
I'm guessing your blood potency 2.
yeah, so it should be 2 d10s, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I clicked off and click on again. It still does
Hmm.
it. So I'm just gonna put in 2.
Because we had that issue when we were talking about it. Yeah, we'll do,
That's
do
right,
2 for
yeah.
now. I'll double check later.
That's fine. Maybe 2. I don't want to cheat. I want to be good.
That's all right. This is just a game of tag.
Oh, 4 successes.
4 successes. As you sort of sneak up, she's pretty distracted. She's not really focusing on what's behind her. She is engaging with a couple who are in front of her. She's talking, having a good conversation. How do you do it? How do you tag her? What's your method of
Well,
attack?
Well, I'm just gonna put my hand on the back, like on one of his shoulders, and go close and say, "Tag, darling," and then walk away.
You do that. You say tag, darling. She just sort of like, boop, and like turns around and like looks at you. For a moment, she's kind of like got this bewildered look on her face, and then she's like, anyway, and she goes back to her conversation that she was having. You have tagged. You are no longer it. Technically, she is it, but like, she's just going about her conversation.
That's fine. That's fine.
Erasmus will stand there, watching all this go on, and just sort of, lean over to the other two standing here and going, "How about we, head over, grab a table, and maybe we can dodge having to get too involved in this."
Absolutely. No problem. Let's go.
Yeah, so Erasmus will go find, a table, a couple chairs, and I head over, gesture to the other two, and he's looking at it specifically with the mind of rearranging things just enough to give a bit more air of, just move things just enough to give the subconscious impression of, busy, engaged conversation, that sort of thing. He's laying out his throne room.
Lucy is totally helping so that she appreciates watching the event, but not participating. So she'll help with the sitting of the chairs and such.
Okay. What are the rest
So
of
look to
you?
Lucian. Are you joining? Are you joining?
Ludwig, you said Lucian.
Oh, sorry. Ludwig, are you joining?
I suppose it can't hurt that much.
I mean, it's that or getting tagged, and you now have to rush around an entire party room trying to tag someone.
Oh, that sounds like too much work. Yeah, he'll follow along.
So I can rouse and automatically benefit from it myself. I get hungrier. But if I make a craft plus presence check versus a DC of how many people I want it to benefit, which is 2, if I make that, then my allies also benefit from my presence rating for relevant, social checks and the like.
Okay. Very nice.
The idea being to try to ward off potential taggers.
Gotcha. Got it. All right. Understood. While this is going on,
Yeah, I make it. So Ludwig and Lucy both benefit from a presence 3 for the purposes.
perfect. As you guys are doing that, yes, the Hakata has egg on their face. As you're doing that, Sebastian is sort of taking over this role of also handling some distraction for his wife Lucy. Just sort of like, yes, of course, Miss Her Highness is quite pleased to be here, and it is always a good time and enjoys accompanying me on these sort of ventures. And she's sort of like playing the guy that's kind of standing there talking, so she doesn't have to. And as that happens, the Reeve will actually, who has unsuccessfully tagged anybody because he's been trying to go after some of the Bruja, and they've just been like, yeah, nope. He comes up behind Sebastian and is just like, oh, excuse me. And Sebastian stops and looks at him, and then he goes, "You're it," and then giggles and runs off. As Sebastian
I love
is
that.
now it, unfortunately.
How close do I get to Walker?
Are you sneaking up on him?
Half. like just trying to make it as natural as possible, I think.
Okay, so yeah, you start walking up as he's kind of having a conversation with somebody. He will notice your approach.
Hello, Baron. Lovely night we're having.
Miss Marana, good to see you.
May I inspect your hand for a moment?
Fuck's sake.
Oh boy.
Well,
I
I'm
would like to make
watching
sure there are no bad omens tonight.
You're doing great.
could you give me like a charisma
so proud.
persuasion, or give me a
Yeah,
give me manipulation subterfuge actually.
Absolutely.
So proud.
Manipulation, subterfuge. I have a 1 dice roll to this. I hate this. Can I use Lily's stats? No. I have 1 success out of 1 success. Possible.
He's going to look down at you and sort of just like, I'm actually unfortunately a little busy right now. I do have some duties to oversee. However, if you want to schedule a private time, we can do a reading. I would be happy to discuss that with you at another point.
Oh, of course. I always love watching you and your perfect mix of symmetry and asymmetry. It's blinding.
It's so
It's my birthday too. Fantastic.
Boy.
It's my birthday too.
He is
Oh,
he takes a moment
Lord.
to contemplate the words you have just spoken to him. Before just sort of deciding that he doesn't want to waste too much brain power on it. And he'll just nod and say, "Thank you very much for your compliment."
Of course. Good day. And I will
You turn and walk off.
turn the walk off.
The longer everybody eye contact at me, I'm just gonna hold up a drink and like.
As I go, like just passively, quickly, just for my knowledge, the person he's talking to, what is his reaction to? What is their reaction to this?
The woman that he was talking to, I don't want to say concerned, because it's not really concern, but it comes off as concern, is the look that's on her face. Just very like, is she okay? Like,
What the fuck?
Which is fair, giving my eccentricities.
As you see Delilah, sorry,
Yes.
not Delilah, as you see Thalia, as you're walking back, has stopped trying to measure the reef. She is waiting patiently for you, to return. But you'll see for another moment, like, something else comes over her eyes, and she just leans over to the nearest person to her and says, "Tag," and then continues to wait for you.
And I will gesture her over. Do I notice that something like in that moment has
You can give me wits and insight.
wits and insight? What is my role for this? It's insight. Okay, not bad. Okay, crit 5.
The crit 5, you've known Thalia long enough, you've been around her long enough, it is very odd that she purposefully engages in frivolous actions. She is a very purposeful person. She's very
Yes.
dedicated to her job to you. It's, on the one hand, it's interesting and sort of almost happy in a sense that she's engaging in this game of tag, but it's very odd for her personality and character.
Okay. I think I'll clock that at the moment, but I will not interact with it.
Okay. While that's going on, while the other three are in the throne room that's being created,
The throne
Grandma,
table.
what are you doing during this time period?
I'm kind of just wandering around, really.
Okay. So you're wandering around. Delilah, are you just drinking and mingling kind of as well?
Yeah, I'm trying to make some connections.
Okay. So a little bit of time kind of goes by as you're all, the three of you who are in the throne room. Could you please give me charisma and intimidation and then add that presence? I like that laugh. 3. Okay.
5.
5. Okay.
Seven.
7. Okay. So the three of you kind of together are putting out what I like to call the aura of the bad bitch vibe. As you're all sitting there, I imagine that there's not really a whole lot of discussion necessarily. It's more of the way that you're sitting there and this sort of like the way you carry yourself is don't you dare fucking talk to me. We are busy. Even though you're not really busy, it's just very much this aura of do not enter, this is our space. And for the most part, people kind of they start to walk up. At this point, several people table hydrate. Thank you so much. Several people will walk up as if they are going to come up and tag you all. See the bad bitch energy vibes and go, you know what? On second thought, I'm gonna tag somebody else. And walk away.
That's right.
Every time Lucy sees somebody coming close, and then they're not here to talk like it's a business deal, she just looks at them like this. Mm-hmm.
And they just sort of like turn and go.
Erasmus is just sitting there smiling, enjoying himself. Like he knows how this works. This is his thing. He puts up the art does the talking, and he doesn't have to deal with it.
Yep. While that's going on, after a little bit of time had passed, there is quite a significant number of people having multiple tag games now throughout this party. It's almost wild how many people, and you're not quite sure who's been involved in whose game of it because there are so many different strands now going on. Delilah and Marana, could you both please give me another composure and resolve, please?
Okay.
Lucy
do
will look to
this.
the two she's with and say, do you think we should bring Walker over here at some point so he can rest his feet and relax?
Oh, sure.
That might not
Composure
be
and resolve, you
might not
said?
be a terrible call, honestly.
Lucian?
Two.
Ludwig?
Who's wait? Who's
It,
here?
it can't hurt.
It would boost
3
up a bit of
successes.
your involvement with the Baron.
4 successes.
How many did you get, Katie?
3.
3. Delilah, there's a lot of people playing tag. And you want to keep that party going. Man, do you just feel like there are some people in here that are not enjoying this game? You want to make sure,
Yeah.
you know what? The Reeve, such a nice guy. You just want to make sure
Oh,
his
boy.
party is awesome. And look at all the fun all these people are having. And look at all the not fun. The people who are not playing tag or not having. They need to be tagged.
Oh no.
Yes. Oh, we got the spooky.
Of course you are.
You're going to go
He
up
needs
to
to be in the fun.
spooky. All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
Manages to ignore the aura of please do not.
Breach the fortress.
I'm gonna try to breach out for sure. Sure, why not?
With that, God, what would be the counter to that? Charisma and intimidation. Composure. I guess I have another composure and resolve. Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. And I can do another blood search, right?
I mean, I'd argue that based on like if we're going by the same sort of composure and resolve. Never mind, I just read what it was. I was basing it off of what the equivalent presence rolls would be.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Okay. Can I blood search for this one too, or?
You can rouse composure if you, or did you already rouse
you go.
composure?
No.
Okay,
I
then yeah,
have
you
not
can
yet.
rouse composure. Yeah.
Okay. That adds 1 dice to it, right? Yeah.
It should be 2.
Okay. Cool. Let's see. 5 successes.
5 successes. As far as like the overall group vibes, it's a little intimidating walking up on all 3 of them, but you kind of focus on your target as you sort of, because he only got that 3, I'm sorry.
No, it's
As
okay.
you kind of like make your way and you're like,
Weak
I'm gonna
link,
get
weak link.
I'm gonna get spooky. He needs to be tagged. As you
I
go
blame
up
my
there.
dice.
Are you trying to be sneaky about this, or are you just going
Oh, no.
headlong into it?
I'm just gonna
Alright.
get headlong.
If you would like to give me Dex and Athletics to tag him, Spooky, if you're going to try to dodge, Dex and Athletics, if you're going to try to smack her with the cane again, please give me Strength and Melee.
Uh, okay. Um,
You're striking a
Actually-
Bruja.
I know this is not probably gonna end well. Actually, I had a thought. Let me check.
Do I clock Delilah coming
Ooh.
closer?
Yeah,
5
she's not being
successes.
subtle about it.
Yeah, I'm just coming up.
Lucy's gonna sit there and just drink and watch.
Yeah, Erasmus too. Like
Good
absolutely.
water.
Like this is fun.
Good water.
Oh, it's fantastic water. So good. So delicious. So refreshing.
I don't know. I don't
Just give in. Just let it happen. Let it happen.
He's like,
Just
I don't
accept
want this to
Just let it happen.
Actually,
Okay.
I'm gonna try to use compel to redirect her to someone else.
Okay.
Oh,
Go ahead, roll for your dominate and tell me what you're telling her.
Like
Let's
that.
see. That is gonna be 3 and 2. Oh, almost. Yeah, we're gonna leave it right there. That's 4 successes, and I'm gonna say tag Grima instead.
oh.
As you do that, Delilah, could you please give me a roll?
Should be intelligence plus resolve.
Yeah.
Yeah, intelligence and resolve.
Four successes.
And how many did you get?
4.
We're gonna say technically attacker wins.
Yeah.
So Delilah, you feel
Damn it.
the compulsion to tag Grima instead.
Fine. Goes over.
You just see Lucy just clapping, going, "Well done, well
Yeah,
done."
get you one day,
and-
Spooky.
and
I know where you
Erasmus-
live.
Erasmus nods. He was like, I would have done similar as well.
Now, for
That's fair.
Delilah, the fun thing about dominate, is that is an immediate thing that you feel this like you need to go and do that right this second.
Yeah, I'm doing it. I'm immediately going to.
Oh,
Out of character. I'm going to get you, Spooky. I'm going to get you.
Spooky.
At the end of the season, it's just Delilah's like tag.
We'll see. We'll see.
Gonna make a
so you
note.
go off to find Grima, to tag her.
Yep.
At this point, majority of the party is in on the game. Some people have kind of calmed down a bit and have sort of like they're starting to like chill out with the tag game. But some people are still playing.
Erasmus will sit there and like he'll see, like, he won't actively go seek him out, but if he ends up can kind of catch the Baron's attention, like he kind of will, like wave him over kind of thing.
Oh yeah, the Baron will see you, and he'll come on over. He won't even really like wait to be offered a seat. He'll just grab one.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. Like, welcome to the corner of so far managing to avoid whatever is happening over there.
Oh, you mean this tag?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's no idea.
How are you doing?
I'm here existing at this function that I don't want to be at. How are
Well,
you?
then why did you have the function?
Oh, well, I didn't have the function. Reeve wanted to have the function, and he said it'd be good for morale, so I said, all right.
And how was your morale?
Oh, my morale's not good, but everybody, I mean, they seem to be enjoying tag at least.
Well then, Baron Walker, indulge me for a moment. What can we do to boost your morale?
Oh, I'm so glad that you asked.
Naturally.
I actually, Miss Lucy, there is something that you could do for me.
Name it.
You could make sure that I don't get involved in whatever the hell that is.
Well, if you sit at this table, I can assure you that we will give our meanest stares to whoever who wishes to
Oh,
come.
perfect.
And I seriously doubt that. Would you like some wine
Oh, that'd be great.
or some refreshments?
Thank you.
She'll look to one of her servers and do the sign of she needs something, and they all know to someone to come.
By the way,
get her.
as you look to one of your servers, you'll also note Sebastian is running around now trying to catch several people playing tag. He is fully invested. Actually,
Like,
Marana, you notice Thalia now seems to be rather invested in this too, despite the fact that she seems to run up to somebody tag and then stop for a moment.
Can I pop Sense the Unseen?
Yeah, absolutely.
I would like to work with Sebastian. I see he comes, and I want to be on his team.
Knowing what I know about certain entities, certain unseen entities, I would be like searching for that kind of thing.
Give me your wits and aspects.
Okay. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba.
but
Alright,
when she
then.
gets a go
Sorry,
ahead.
go ahead. Fine. Yeah. Does this track as like a supernatural pattern that twigs as far as Erasmus is concerned? Like,
If you're asking specific about that, you can give me give me what's Nicole.
okay.
She will get one of her servers to get Baron Walker whatever he needs, and then she'll try to get Sebastian's attention.
Oh yes, if you order him over, he will stop playing and come over to you.
Mm-hmm.
3.
With a 3, it's not really ringing any bells. Like, at least as far as like things that you might know about, it's just it's kind of weird, but it's not triggering anything for you.
That's fair.
Sebastian will come over and just sort of like he seems like, yes, mom, of course, right.
Oh, why don't you take a little bit of time and refresh yourself? You seem to be overly enjoying this game of tag more so than you think you do.
No, I just started playing.
Well, you've been playing for a little bit there, dear.
Yes, yeah. So I suppose I have. I suppose I should.
Why don't you sit down and get yourself a
Is there
refreshment?
anything
and-
I can get for you, ma'am?
Oh yes, I'd love more wine,
Oh,
darling.
perfect. I'll get to it and then I'll come and sit down.
Okay, thank you.
What does 6 successes give me?
6 successes. You'll see a couple people who are obfuscated in the area. Not a lot of them, but some of them. Outside of that, not necessarily picking up on anything else really. It's you're seeing some people who are sort of more like in the background trying to keep themselves out of getting tagged. But not really anything else. And as Sebastian goes off to get another drink for his wife, Delilah, pose your resolve, please.
Okay. 4 successes.
With 4 successes, you again kind of feel like, oh my god, this is so much fun. But like, maybe I should chill. Like, it's fun, I could, but maybe I should chill. Maybe it's good. Like,
I need a break a little bit.
Yeah. and as you,
I'm gonna approach. Oh, sorry.
oh
go
no,
on.
no, go ahead.
No, I was gonna go. It's like knowing where the safe spot is. I'm going to go to the throne zone.
The throne zone.
Delilah calls it.
So
the
while
throne
we now
zone.
have Delilah, Erasmus, Lucy, Ludwig, and the Baron heading towards the throne zone, you'll see that actually as Sebastian is going to get another drink, he does stop, tag somebody, and then walks back over to the table with the drinks.
The man has an aunt, and I'm telling you.
There's a reason why he's with me.
I'm not going to tag anybody. I promise.
Yeah, or Ludwig is giving her this look of I believe it when I see it.
Oh, spooky! I won't even sit next to you. It makes you feel better, hon.
Grima, while this is going on, what are you doing?
I'm kind of just skulking around, trying to find like interesting things.
Give me what's awareness.
What's awareness? Let's see. That is a 2.
With a 2, that's good enough to overhear. You're not too far away from where the Reeve is. As you see somebody will kind of come up to him and say something to him. He almost looks like a little horrified, like actually, as they say whatever they say, and then brief second he just sort of like tag, and then kind of like goes back to being like a little horrified about something, and you overhear that there were reports of a kindred in the district who had seemingly set themselves on fire. Not too far away from here. And that's just what you overhear. And after the Reeve gets that report, he's gonna kind of like, nod to the person he's talking to, and then he will kind of politely excuse himself to go and see what he can find out about the situation.
With that knowledge, I'm also going to make my way to the throne zone now.
So that leaves Marana.
I will. I'm gonna call Talia over. I know something is going on, but I don't exactly know what's exactly that is. So I would just like to have Talia close to me. I am definitely a bit more on alert. It seems harmless enough, but with knowing what I know it could turn a bit ugly, if given the chance. So that's what I'm like picking up on.
Okay.
Probably keeping the throne zone in my like periphery, just like, but not necessarily going to them.
Okay. As you're kind of like, keeping eyes out and looking around, and sort of like you feel things are definitely like you've noticed something's up.
Yeah.
Thalia she'll come over when she's instructed to, and just sort of like, yes, are you okay? Do you need to leave? Are you feeling
I'm
overwhelmed?
fine. No, I'm okay. Are you okay?
Oh, yes, quite.
I'm glad to see that you have been enjoying yourself.
I don't know if I'm enjoying it. It's just weird. I just feel like this. It's like just this thought pops into my head, and then I just feel this compulsion to like.
Yes, it's quite a natural.
Yeah.
So, for the remainder of the night, I wish for you to stay close by my side.
Yes, of course, absolutely.
And with that, I will continue to observe.
Okay. She will stay close to your side for the rest of the night. As she does, you'll notice it's almost like she can't help herself though. When you walk by somebody, pass by somebody, just reach out, tag.
Hmm.
She doesn't leave your side if she can help it. But
Okay. With that, I will then head to the others. Just getting in a bit close and just. Did any of you experience anything unnatural lately?
Like what?
Compulsions.
I believe, like the apparent inability of people to resist playing tag.
It seems harmful enough, but from my experience, certain things can take a turn for the worst. I don't
mean,
know
maybe
exactly
become
what that
violent.
is.
Actually, that gives me an idea. Is Eve still running around?
no, yeah, Eve's still around. She's, to the people who are not actively playing tag, she's handing out drinks as she was instructed to, because she does not want to get hit with Mr. Squeaky.
What's
I-
Mrs. Squeaky? Is
I,
it Mr. or Mrs.?
Mr. Squeaky.
Mr. Squeaky.
Okay.
Erasmus will, gesture to try to get her attention again when he can. Just, again, gently, like kindly get over here.
Yeah, well, as soon as she's done, like with the last couple of drinks on her tray, she'll kind of like tuck it under her arm and just kind of like come over and just like, yeah, yes, Mr. Erasmus, sir.
I no need for the formalities. Question. Where did you get the idea to play tag from? Was it spontaneous? Did it come from, one of those one of the voices in your head, etc.?
I just wanted to play tag.
Very well.
Yeah.
Carry on.
Okay. And she'll like bounce back off again. As you guys are sitting there,
And Erasmus will explain, explain to Baron Walker. She was the first one I noticed to have engaged in tag.
he'll take a moment to kind of like look around.
It's impossible to know though when it's a fledgling Malkavian who knows where the idea comes from.
Right. Kind of like look at you all for a minute and just say, who hasn't been tagged yet?
Lucian raises
Erasmus.
Conclusion. Bob sound of obfuscate.
Erasmus raises his hand.
Yeah, that tracks actually.
Why? Why does that
Do me a
try?
favor, keep yourselves from getting tagged.
I believe
Delilah kind of tried to tag Spooky just to be able
I
to
gave the cane his smacks out of the way.
While
I have no intention.
while everybody's talking, Grima,
Yeah.
you're there, right? You're at the table, or did you come
Yes,
back?
yes.
You come
I
back.
am.
You're to the table, and as you kind of sit down and they start talking, they didn't acknowledge you. It's almost like you just kind of walked up and like nobody saw you. Nobody paid attention to you. Nobody saw that you were there. Nobody said hi. Nobody was checking on you. And even though you're sitting at a table full of other kindred, including your own brother, you feel like this sense of like loneliness.
Hello?
Hey, Grimy.
Do we hear?
What's
Yeah,
up?
you all hear her. You all see her.
Yes.
Hi, my
Yeah.
darling. So glad you're back.
Oh, hi. Huh. That's better.
Are you all
Are
right?
you?
Something the
You
matter?
okay?
No, yeah, everything's fine, you know. Just kind of felt small, you know. We feel that sometimes. Just kind of, you know how sometimes like with a lot of company, people can just feel like so isolated and alone. Please, no one go. As there's a lot going on tonight. At the tag, I heard about someone lighting themselves on fire. Uh,
Pause.
I'm sorry. What?
What about lighting on fire?
Yes, indeed.
Fire.
I was just kind of moving around the floor, and I heard something about someone having lit themselves on fire somewhere nearby. I was actually kind of thinking about going to go check it out myself.
Baron Walker, what do you know about this?
At this point, the Baron is going to stand up as you ask and just say, "I'm gonna go find out what I know about this."
Would you like some
Excellent.
company?
No, don't bother yourselves. You can stay here and enjoy the party for the time being. If I need any assistance, I'll reach out.
He nods.
Ludwig will nod, and then I guess if he steps away, he's gonna send a text to Gabriel. Someone setting themselves on fire. Investigate.
All right, yeah. You'll get a text back that just says like, yeah, sure thing, boss. Just
That's weird. Why would anyone want to set themselves on fire?
Well, that's so
I
weird.
doubtful they want to.
I seriously doubt one of us wants to turn around and strike a match and put ourselves to flame.
Exactly my thoughts as well. That said, it is kind of, I mean,
I mean, unless you
two
get one of those.
two ends of the spectrum, but it does seem like it's the spectrum. You know, on one end of the spectrum you have inability to stop oneself from playing tag, and on the other you have the inability to stop oneself from lighting oneself on fire.
Unless you get like one of those new floodlings that don't want to be one of us.
Yeah, but that's a different case.
Delilah, as
Actually,
he's
it's-
talking about tag, kind of
Mhm.
reminds you of when Sammy was younger. You like to play tag. You like to watch him play tag, and he was just so cute, running around, and
Yeah, that's cute.
it was very cute. But you know that it's dangerous. The situation. You and somebody else had a whole argument that seemed to like change the course of your life about that situation. You start to feel this panic. What if somebody here were to find out about Sammy? Or somebody were to try to use that against you? And the panic sort of comes in just for a moment before the thought leaves your head.
I think when the panic comes in, you can just. My hands are digging into the table a little bit. Just go like, no, I'm not gonna try not to lose it a little bit.
Are you all right
Does
yourself,
Ludwig
Lila?
Yeah. Whew, sorry about that.
You're
Got
fine?
really pissed off.
about?
Yeah, I'm fine. I don't even remember.
It seems like a lot of this is all based on compulsion.
Yeah.
Compulsing
Right.
to tag somebody or
What's
the compulsion to
what's
set someone on
the-
fire.
what's the common? Well, let's stick to the compulsion to play tag. What is the common commonalities?
Well, I really don't think there's a commonality between tag and setting oneself on fire.
I,
Trying to
not
put
not
somebody
that,
else's it.
not so much that as what are the commonalities between all is there anything in common between all the people whom we have seen fall to the compulsion? Because the only thing that I can remotely think of that maybe works is, well, to put it bluntly, the thickness of one's blood.
As you ask that, since you're asking it, give me what's an insight.
Wits and insight. Okay. Not great.
Mm.
2.
With the 2, you're kind of looking around as you're saying that, and it kind of strikes you that, well, no, because there's some fledglings playing tag. There's a couple elders over there playing tag. That's dangerous, especially when they have high levels of celerity and you're kind of like looking. One thing with that you do notice is that not as many of the Malkavians seem to be engaged in this. Though there are some.
He's gonna gesture for Eve again.
Yeah, evil kind of like skip back over, the purple hair kind of bouncing as she like gets over there and like, yeah.
Is there any discussion of pranks or such in the
Oh, in the head place?
network? Yes.
Well, always, but not right now. Like, not right like this minute. Maybe like, 6 out of 7 days.
Right, okay. But, like, not tonight.
Not really.
What is in the, shall we say, radio station of Malkav? What is going
you know
on?
the theme song for Happy Tree Friends? La 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 la
Yes.
la 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 la. That's what's in there right now.
Is there any messages pertaining before the lovely song that you just sang?
Not really. Somebody was
Just
upset
quiet.
because somebody threw a burrito at their car.
Well, I
I'll be
mean,
mad about
yes,
that.
I can understand that.
Yeah, outside of that, no.
No talks about tag or images or anything at all.
Oh, well, I guess there was like a couple images. Have you ever seen the movie Tag, where like they're all grown-ups and like they play tag like their entire lives? And then
Yes.
like
Yes.
and then they're grown-ups and then that with the rest of but that was like, I mean, that's actually been kind of flickering on and off about this, but like that kind of started when we started playing tag.
Anything else flickering on and off?
Not really.
Interesting. I don't see many of your kin playing tag as much as the others.
Must not be in the
Odd.
playful
She
mood.
just looks back to Aramis to do his thing.
Thank you, Eve. Hopefully I don't expect to call on you again tonight.
Okay, well, if you do, I will be here.
Oh, you're so
Nods,
sweet. You're so
smiles,
cute.
nods.
Oh,
And she'll bounce off again. While that conversation's happening, Marana,
Mm-hmm.
this is kind of frustrating. Like something's going on. You can sense it.
Yes.
Something is going on. You're not quite sure what. It's almost like you're missing something. And you know that you have this knowledge of the occult, and you're like racking your brain, and it's not like clicking anything with you, and that it's upsetting to you. But then you start thinking of like, wow, if I can't figure out a simple tag game, how am I supposed to figure out other things? How am I supposed to handle the spirits? How am I supposed to handle the bones? And you almost get this anxiety, and as this anxiety comes about, like your doubt of your own knowledge in the occult, you get this sense of what happens when you use your oblivion powers, like when you touch the abyss, you have to be able to know how to handle that, because if you don't, you might just lose control. You have to keep control over yourself. That's why you have to know. That's why you have to understand. That's why you need to figure this out, because if you don't, you could lose control of and your brain sort of spirals for a moment down that path.
In this moment, being overwhelmed, I'm going to instinctually just push myself into Talia. Like close myself off to the outside world while I am just in this spiral, trying to figure this out, trying to, things are happening, they don't add up, all of that.
While you were doing that, as Sebastian is sitting there next to his wife, he just reaches over to tag her. You can give me Dex and Athletics if you'd like. You're muted.
I will absolutely do this.
Do we all
Browsing
notice
for
that Sebastian
Dex.
tagged her?
I mean, you're all standing there watching it happen.
So we noticed it.
Six.
Yeah, he goes to like it's almost like he's not even looking at you. He just sort of like reaches over to like poke you on the shoulder, and he goes to, and then you sort of just like that kind of thing.
Interesting.
And then he kind of like stops for a second and just, I'm quite sorry, dear. I
Is
Sai, can I
Maybe
roll for a cult?
you can absolutely roll me what's called.
Dearest, you just
could
almost tagged
potentially-
me.
It could potentially be that, while obviously, generation is not the only factor, perhaps the physical contact overrides that.
Why
Affect-
did you?
It affects the youngers, but then if an elder gets tagged,
I don't know. It's almost like it was like a need in the
I've
moment.
5
Dearest.
successes.
Why don't you put your gloves on?
5 successes. What exactly are you trying to use your occult knowledge to understand about the situation?
I'm trying to see if there's truthfully a possibility of a fae or another kind of kindred that will just kind of start that little plague of tag.
I mean, there's a few things potentially. You know that, mass manipulation is a thing. You know that they have their abilities to manipulate situations and incite certain things. Seems sort of weird that somebody would use it for a game of tag, though.
Would I possibly know if somebody would think this is funny, like a whole bunch of kindred playing tag?
I mean, several different groups of supernatural
No.
would probably find it funny,
Yeah.
including the kindred.
Okay.
While I'm in my mind palace, I'm gonna call it my mind palace TM.
Sure, mind palace.
Whatever
wha-
you want, dog.
While I'm in that, and while I'm spiraling, and while I'm going through the hundreds and hundreds and the hundreds and hundreds of years that I have been alive, worth of knowledge that I've been, frantically keeping. This is my domain. This is my expertise. I am also going to try and roll occult.
Okay, please.
Intelligence in the cult?
What's in the cult?
What's in the cult?
You know what this reminds me of? The dance plague.
Yes, but this is my ghoul. He's not
It
a
doesn't
kindred.
matter. But the dance plague was for humans anyway. It doesn't matter. It just spreaded. It just seems like
Dearest, put
this.
your gloves on, would you?
Yes, of course, ma'am. He'll put
It's
his
like a
gloves on.
mass manipulation.
As he puts his gloves on, he stops, and for a moment he sort of like seizes up and he looks right at you, and there's like fear in his eyes. and then it
Shut it down. Shut it
then the
down.
moment passes.
What's the matter?
I just. Oh, I'm so sorry. So sorry, darling. I just had the thought of losing you.
What?
Terrifying.
Yes, well, I imagine that would be terrifying. Put your gloves on, and I promise I won't lose you.
Yes, yes. He's got his gloves on. He put them on.
Okay. Why don't you drink some more water? And...
Grimy,
Grandma.
you've got a pair of gloves with you yourself, yes? For when you go hunting.
Wait a minute.
I do. What? Why?
Maybe try putting yours on yourself.
All right. I'll reach into my pocket and pull out a pair of gloves.
Yeah.
Question, Storyteller.
Yes. Answer.
Sorry. Could I add any of my specialties to this?
What are your specialties?
Grave rituals and ghosts.
No.
No. Okay.
I should ask that.
Delilah just looks like she made another connection in her brain for a second. And she's looking at Grandma for a minute.
Oh, this is fun. Messy crit 6.
Messy crit 6. What exactly are you using your occult knowledge to try and understand?
Compulsions, something unseen that could evade sense the unseen, anything that would kind of fit the bill with things that you could with compulsions and stuff.
Okay.
Brain.
As you're kind of thinking on the situation, you're thinking about it. There definitely seems to be compulsions tied into whatever is going on, and how people are acting. It's almost like a sense of like mass hysteria. As you're looking around, some people seem to be like, as you kind of take a moment to notice, some people seem to be like freaking out about something or sad about something. It's just just briefly for a moment.
Emotions.
And then things sort of pass. It's not really like anything that you have experienced. It's not something that you can think of that's like spiritual or anything like that. It's almost like it almost feels more like a psychological based thing seems to be going on, and with that you kind of like thinking about yourself, you had felt that sense of like fear for a moment, almost like something like triggered that fear inside your head, alongside with this compulsion to tag or to pass on whatever this is.
Okay. I think I would calm down a bit knowing that this is outside of my wheelhouse. Like you said, it seemed to be more psychological based than rather possession or spiritual. And so with that, my knowledge of things is unfettered, or not unfettered. Doesn't apply to this situation.
Okay. And as you're sitting there pondering, that is actually where we're going to take a quick break. So we will be back in probably about 10 minutes. So don't go anywhere while our kindred are trying to figure out the great tag mystery of 2024.
Like, who's fucking with us?
Possess my...
And we are back. Thank you guys so much for still being here as we try to find out what's going on with the funnest tag game at the funnest birthday party with our fun crew of anarchs here. Aren't you guys
Fun,
so
fun,
happy?
fun.
With your cute little
I'm
hats.
actually on Tarkus.
I'm actually a Tarkus.
Whatever.
Same. I'm gonna talk
So
us
if anybody
too.
get the reference that me and Kerrick did, like just a second ago, I will be your best friend forever.
Yeah.
We did.
Can I still
dances.
be your best friend?
Yes.
Can we still be besties? Okay, thank
Yes. But the
Did-
ultimate bestie is held by mamas.
Did
Go on, sorry.
Grandma successfully put on her gloves and nothing
Oh yeah.
happened?
Yeah, Sebastian's got
Okay.
his gloves on.
Okay, so it's not like always or necessarily connected to physical contact, it seems like, or the inability to do so.
Oh, also, I've been doing a bit of digging myself, and it doesn't have
before-
anything.
Before you proceed, please tell me this is figurative digging. It's not always the case with you.
Figurative, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Proceed.
Where we should be digging right now? Are you digging below
Don't
us?
worry about it.
I've been doing a bit of digging, and I've surmised that this doesn't have anything to do with my line of work, but perhaps more psychological. So, good thing is, it's not possession. Unless you wish to be possessed. I heard it's quite fun.
Good, thanks.
So we think it's touch, so we should try it out. Ludwig, stay still for a minute.
Don't you dare.
Just a tap. Just a tap, doll.
Best if
I've
we
s-
not.
Thank you.
Okay, are you sure? Because I can. It's just be a little tap, like boop.
Don't you dare.
I don't.
Gauging on the party, turning attention back to the party, does it seem to be still the same level of playful, or is it ramping up in franticness?
No, things actually seem to be calming down, at least in this immediate vicinity. There's still like a couple people in on the tag game, but like it's definitely a bit more mellow. Some people are kind of like sitting down talking, much like you all are. The band is getting ready to start their set at this point. You kind of do notice as you look around, you'll see that the other prominent Malkavian, Verity, the not nicer of the two of them, has joined her sister Rarity now at the party. As they both are sort of seem to have taken over this like corner of these gardens.
I tackled the nicer one?
You did.
Yes.
Oh my
Grandma.
God, quiet.
Yeah.
I didn't notice.
I didn't notice either.
Grandma,
Yeah.
you said that there was somebody who lit themselves on fire?
That's about what I caught.
Where?
Somewhere nearby. I didn't get the actual location or anything. I mean, I'm sure if we like looked to the sky, we could see smoke or something. If it's fresh.
We'll be right
From
back.
a
Talia.
single person, unlikely.
As you address Talia, by the way, I hope I'm a little louder now. As you address Talia, she takes a moment to lean over and reach to try and tag Ludwig. So Ludwig, you can do Dex and Athletics to dodge, or if you would like to do Strength and Melee to whack with a cane, you're totally welcome to.
No. Let's see. What's
Fail the roll. Fail the roll. Fail the roll. Fail the roll.
so
I mean,
Dex or
Talia.
athletics or strength and melee?
Yeah, so Dex and Athletics if you're dodging, or Strength and Melee to use the cane to bap her hand away.
We're gonna use the cane here
Okay.
because
John says use the cane. He votes for cane. So
yeah, that's gotta be the way of face. I'm not gonna be good otherwise.
You're not here, John. I can't hear you.
What?
Messy crit 4.
okay, cool. So here's
Yeah.
so let me tell you what happens here. What is your it's covetousness, right? That is your claim compulsion.
I do believe so.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Until possessing what
Oh,
you
no.
desire, you suffer 2 dice penalty for any action not through ownership.
Cool. So you see out of the corner of your eye as she goes to tag you. You go to like whip that cane up, and you get so close, but last minute redirect right on your arm. Tag.
Yes.
Talia's very strong.
But you also now have this compulsion. So what in this scenario would Ludwig covet?
Oh, no.
Oh, what's around?
Lots of people,
Uh-huh.
lots of other kindred, their
Yeah.
clothes, their items,
Sure.
decorations. There's lots of flowers in this garden. I mean, it is a rose garden. It's very beautiful and well kept out here. All the like decorations and adornments, they're not like overly nice, but there's some marble statues and stuff like that.
Okay. I would imagine he's probably gonna see a rose. Knowing it was his or it is his wife's favorite. I must have one to bring back to her.
Okay. So yeah, until you go and you get the perfect rose for your wife, you're suffering that 2 dice thing to your rolls. 2 dice penalty to your rolls. Table hydrate, by the way.
If you would excuse us, Talia and I are going to go investigate.
Where are you going?
To the person who has apparently burned themselves.
Where's
Dead or
that?
alive.
Where's that?
I don't know.
So you're
We
leaving the party?
will
It's
see.
just-
Yes,
yeah, okay.
we will see.
Um,
I may be back. I may not be back. Good day.
As she stands up to leave, as Thalia also will get up. Good evening. She'll stop for a moment,
Yeah.
look at Ludwig. I didn't want to tag you. That was odd. I'm sorry. And then we'll continue to follow Marana.
No. We will speak later on this. And he's gonna get up and wander over to the rose bushes.
Okay. Yeah, you wander over to
I'm
the
just
rose
going.
bushes to just start looking for a rose that you like.
Yep. He's just gonna kind of pick through with the cane. It's like,
Mm.
no.
No,
Yeah.
this one's too bruised. No, well, this one's too short.
Be
This
still,
one's too.
Taylor.
Too,
More or less.
too many sons on this one. No.
Oh, clan compulsions are fun,
Yes.
guys.
Ludwig, what are you up to?
What do you think I'm doing? I'm looking for a rose.
What kind of rose?
I'm just a good-looking one. My wife adores these.
Not again, not her.
Ludwig, while you're
What,
looking at the roses and answering their questions, please give me composure and resolve.
Yay! Let's see.
Not her.
Oh, no.
Cookie. She's not gonna notice, doll. Not gonna notice.
would a I suspect I know.
Willpower reroll.
I suspect I know what the answer to this is, but would a drawing or painting of a rose suffice?
Um,
not a bad.
3.
even after a reroll.
You know, maybe this tag thing isn't so bad.
Oh no.
Maybe
Oh,
people
no.
were having fun.
Ah,
Maybe you should get in on it. You really want that rose, but the tag. But the rose, but the tag. Tag someone, grab the rose, tag someone with the rose.
Ludwig, could I draw a rose for you, and would that be sufficient? It would be a very perfect rose, I assure you.
Yeah, it's a fun moment. And he's gonna walk over to the next closest kindred.
While you're looking at them,
uh,
You have your pick of the litter.
outside
Yeah.
of Marana and Talia, who are making their way out.
Yeah.
oh, it's a good thing that Gabriel is not here. um, uh, oh, I got it. He's gonna walk up to Delilah.
no, I'm backing
It's
away.
just,
I'm backing away.
Hey
No.
there, Delilah.
Spook. No. No, Spook. No.
If you two are going to get active about this, just please ensure that you don't end up getting particularly athletic about this around the twins, please. I don't want to.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to avoid getting touched right now. I'm not getting
Yes.
involved.
I'm sorry. Wouldn't you wanting to tag him?
Yes, and he's already been tagged, so I don't need to be tagged again by Spooky. Because I know, knowing him, he's going to hit me with that goddamn cane.
How the tables have turned.
How the
Bye.
turntables.
If it wasn't that damn cane, I wouldn't mind, but I know that damn cane is near him and in his hands.
How the turntables have turntabled.
Stop it, Spooky.
It's wiki wiki wide.
No. And we all noticed this. As soon as he got touched, he went nuts.
Indeed. Yes, indeed. He did.
So
He's
he's
nutty as a
But you
squirrel
realize
now.
you are.
As I go to try to tag Delilah,
Keep backing away. Keep backing away.
I'm gonna raise the cane with one hand, but in a feint with the other hand, I'm gonna use vicissitude and stretch out my other arm.
I'm going to
Go ahead and roll me your vicissitude, please.
I'm going to dodge this shit.
I gain hungrier.
Nope.
Okay. Yeah. And I'm gonna deal a point. Why not? Let's steal a point from stamina and add it to dexterity.
All right. Good.
No, I'm running away. Fuck this. Oh, God.
What you need me to roll? Dex and athletics, or dex and brawl?
Yeah, Dex and athletics against Delilah's death and athletics.
Okay.
Can I use Cat Grace as well?
To keep your balance.
Yeah.
It's just balance.
Oh, you actually used the discipline.
You're not really trying to keep your balance.
Okay. What about control? No, I'm trying to run away, so control momentum might be able I can use, right?
That's the one that's like turning.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm not gonna worry
turning
about that.
attacks
Then
on
never
others
mind.
that- yeah, like
If you had
No, that's
something,
fine.
do you have something
Okay.
like fleetness or?
Not yet.
Fleetness
That's
is-
on my
Blink.
list.
This is the one that would really help, unfortunately.
No, I don't have it yet.
Okay. So go ahead and roll me your Dex and athletics.
I'm just double checking one
And
thing.
yes, Lilia. Yes, Star. I am trying to do my disciplines. I'm not.
Yes. Yes. Let's go. Let's
Keep
fucking
that in
go.
mind.
Woo! Woo! Hell yeah!
Lucy will notice Sebastian seems to have stopped trying to tag.
Wait, what am I? So is it dexterity and
Athletics.
Dex and Av.
athletics?
He stopped tagging altogether
Wait.
and is more composed now,
So
or
he's a different. roll.
He seems to have stopped trying to tag. Yes, for the moment.
okay.
One success.
I got 3.
Yeah.
Damn it!
You as you go to like lift the cane and go to tag, as she tries to dodge the cane and just kind of like move out of the way, you kind of like whip your other arm like God fucking stretch, man, just like to go and tag her.
Poppy's playtime just.
Yes.
100%.
Huggy wuggy.
While that's going on, Grandma,
Or like mama.
Yes.
one moment you're sitting there, you're with the others, you're watching this, you're kind of laughing about it,
I'm having a good time.
and then the
Well,
next, the gardens are empty. It's just you. No one around. It's quiet. It's almost too quiet, eerily quiet. Like there's no sound going on at all. Not even the sound of nature or traffic or wind. It's just quiet and empty. And then in a blink, everything's back. And everybody's around you and all the sounds back, and you can hear other people having conversations. You can hear the sounds of traffic. You can hear, the wind chimes from a little bit off in the distance, just sort of like jangling in a light breeze.
I have like stood up from my chair and when everything went like quiet and vacant, quickly just like looking around, and even though everything's like gone back, I've gone to like a crouching position, kind of like hands on my head, just what's happening?
Like,
Going on?
Erasmus leans in like, all right, Grimy.
Grandma,
Everything
you
just
alright?
everything just disappeared. But you're here, right? I quickly reach
I'm
out
here.
and try to like grab Erasmus.
He.
Let's not grab
Oh.
everyone just yet. That would be a bit.
Yeah,
scary.
Erasmus, like he takes a step back. He's like, I know. Just let's not talking right now, okay? Please. I'm sorry.
She is wearing gloves though.
Yeah, but we don't know how much that actually like matters yet.
But she's your sister. She needs
But
comfort.
she's your sister.
Delilah, when you
You
start
need to
thinking
give-
about, oh, it's his sister, it's his family, she needs comfort,
God damn it!
start thinking about Sammy
I
again.
need to find her. Whoever's fucking with me right now, I'm gonna be fucking done
And-
with this shit.
And what people could do to him. They could really hurt him.
Oh God.
And for a moment, your mind just... You start having these thoughts, like one after another, like of all of the terrible ways they could hurt Sammy. It goes on for a couple seconds. And as it does, you can kind of feel the little bit of panic rising up. And then it stops.
I'm getting real fucking sick and tired of someone playing with this game.
And as we switch over, Marana,
Yes.
you and Thalia are heading out. Where are you going?
The general vicinity, trying to I think this is like we didn't say he was dead. I will do a general search around, trying to discern the location of burning person in question.
Okay. You take some time to walk around, kind of like see if you can find any signs of somebody that's been burned. Eventually, you'll see the Reeve as he's walking back towards the party.
I will make my way up and stop him for a second. Just
Oh, hi. Are you
hello.
leaving so soon? The party's not over yet. It can't be over. Party's
I'll be
ending
back.
early is bad.
I will be
You'll
back.
be back. You'll be back. You promise you'll be back?
I just need a favor from you.
Uh huh. Yeah, of course.
Did you happen to see or smell or possibly hear the signs of somebody on fire?
Oh, you heard about that? Yeah. There was I just went to go check it out. I knowing your wheelhouse, there's nothing left.
Hmm.
It's ashed, all ashed.
Hmm. Might be still something to take a look at anyways.
I mean, if you want, yeah, if you want to join, but the party, we should really get back to the party. Are people having a good time?
People are having a lovely time.
Okay. Well,
Just point me in the right direction.
I don't want you to have a bad time. That would make me feel very bad.
I like death. Death is fun. I will have a good time when I'm studying death.
I'll remember that. Next time there's death, I'll point you to it.
Can you point me to it right now?
I mean, there's nothing really to point back to. It's all ash. It's all like scattered in the wind. There's nothing to really see. There's like scorch marks around the area. But
Where?
I really got to get back to the party. Oh shoot. Don't want to disappoint the party guests, but I guess I can show you. All right, let's make it quick though, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, and he'll kind of like take some time to walk you. It's not like super far away,
Mhm.
but not close enough that you would have been able to see it like within
Okay.
sight.
Mhm.
And I'll walk you back over to an area, and you'll kind of see that there's like a section of like scorch marks on like the ground a little bit where like the grass is. You'll see like some black scorching, and you'll see like bits and pieces of dust in the area, but not
Mm.
like a large amount.
Okay. Thank you. I will be back. You may head back. I wish you a wonderful party, and I will rejoin when I am able to.
Okay, yeah, good. Let me know if you find anything. Let me know.
I will. Thank you.
Okay, thanks. And he will like
Fun.
run back like full tilt to the party, like gotta get back.
Okay.
To go back to the
So
party.
yes, everything is ash. Hmm. Any. Okay. I'm going to activate the binding fetter and also wear the veil fins.
Okay. Read me where the veil thins does, please.
Wear the veil fins. I have a cheat sheet for this because I'm smart. It identifies the nature of the veil within the area. Thinner means more death, and thicker means less death. Crit win reveals why. Crit fail gives false information. Let me scroll down to where I need to do my thingy. Intelligence and oblivion.
Which ritual are you doing?
I'm not doing a ritual.
Power.
I'm doing an oblivion. I'm not doing a oblivion ritual. I'm doing oblivion. Where the veil thins. It's a level 2.
Oh, there it is. Where the
It's
shroud thins.
where the
Word, right?
I
Shroud,
think it's the
veil,
same
yeah,
thing
okay.
because I see
Yeah, where the shroud thins.
Yeah,
Level 2.
yeah.
I think it looks like it might depend on which source you're pulling
yeah,
from.
yeah.
because
Shroud, veil,
Yeah.
those are things. That's
If you
definitely-
pull
yeah.
if you pull from
Yeah.
the player's guide, it's where the veil thins.
Got it.
Yeah, and I'm pulling from Player's Guide.
Okay.
I don't know if they're same thing, but yeah.
Okay.
Do. Crit 5.
Okay. I will get back to you on that in just a moment.
Okay. Perfect.
Because I need to look something up for that. While that
Lovely.
is going on, what are the rest of you doing?
Erasmus's attention is split between trying to comfort and deal with Grandma, and also keeping an eye on Ludwig, who I believe is still under compulsion.
That's a good question. Am I still under compulsion?
No.
Sweet.
Cool. All right.
I've been more distracted trying to just compose myself.
So like,
What?
all the people
on.
were gone.
Yeah, it was just kind of like I was sitting here. We were having a good time. Ludwig is doing whatever he's doing right now, and it was just poof, just everyone gone. Like, not just everyone, but like everything. I couldn't even like hear anything.
Hmm.
You have to have a fear of being alone, dear.
Maybe I do.
Okay. So
I'm not wishing to expose your fear, but my man over here, he said that he was afraid of losing me.
So it's playing on fears.
That similar look, as you say that, crosses his eyes again. You notice this time he it's less fearful and more like you get the sense that he goes into this protective mode over you, almost as if at any moment something's gonna come out for you.
Bastion, stand down. I'm fine.
He continues
Sebastian.
looking for a second, and then he kind of
Sebastian,
snaps
I'm
out of it.
fine.
He like looks back around. He'll kind of lean down over to you and just sort of quietly like, I don't like this.
I don't like it either. Relax and be at ease. I'm okay.
If it's playing on fears, which seems to be the working theory.
Oh, I'm gonna punch whoever fucking's doing it right now.
Have you been noticing anything, Delilah?
Somebody been pissing me off. That's what's going on.
Somebody's playing on your fears, on your
Yeah, and I'm not happy about it.
Okay, there's another check mark for this idea that it's fear-based.
only popping up when people are, I want to say, tagging me now.
Maybe that's what the catalyst is a simple game of tag to infect as many people as they can on whatever they're doing with this. Looks like a compulsion, and then it brings out your fears and causes you distress and panic.
What purpose does that serve here, though?
Fucking entertainment, that's what it is. And I'm gonna punch him.
I don't think it's necessarily that the purpose is to disrupt the party so much as it is I challenge you to find another occasion when most of the movers and shakers of the barony are all in one place at one time.
Also, possibly if they're wise and strong enough with telepathy to be able to recognize and read those fears if they're not being expressly open about it in this party. It's a way to expose people, gather the information, exploit them later. If possible.
Oh, someone's definitely gonna go now. Delilah starts looking around to see anybody that's like
Delilah,
chuckling or smirking a bit.
I'm doubtful. I'm doubtful that whoever it is would be so blatant as to insert themselves like so.
They could. Well, I will say this: they might camouflage themselves to the point that they blend in if they're not exactly here.
Delilah, as you look around, you do see there are some people who seem to be having enjoyable conversation. There are some people who are smiling, talking, laughing. You do also see a number of people who also seem to be kind of picking up on the fact that something's wrong. There's like a couple tables seem to be having some like hushed whispers of concern.
Do I notice that? Well, okay. Do I know where Rarity and Verity is right now?
Oh yeah, you know where they are. They've got, like I said, their own little corner of the garden sort of sectioned off.
Okay.
They're currently have a
Are they reacting
conversation with Omari, the Gangrel Warlord.
Okay. So they don't seem concerned at all, do they?
As normal, they look rather pissed off, but outside of that, not concerned.
Okay.
While that's going on, Marana, as you sort of read the density of the veil in this area where you know that a death incurred, you will feel that the veil is kind of thin here. Knowing that it just further confirms that a death recently took
Right.
place.
Okay. Hmm. Players trying to figure out what to say. I'm gonna sit on that for a bit.
Okay. As you sit and you think on that, as the band has started playing, things sort of start to settle back into this normal flow. Some people leave. And as the Reeve comes back in, you guys kind of see him, and he's like, "Oh no, you can't leave yet. It's not, no, the party's great. It's a great party. We're gonna have fun, yay!" As people leave, and he's just like, "Oh man, I hope I didn't upset them. I really hope that I didn't upset them. I don't." Yeah. And he just sort of like starts mumbling as he kind of like walks off, and you know, but some people sort of start to get back into the party mood again, or at least try to.
Um,
Ludwig, you still really want that rose.
well, now that I've done tagging someone, I'm gonna go through and actually try to find one.
Ludwig, again, would a very well drawn rose be sufficient?
No, I can't trouble you. Besides, it has to be a fair one. It has to be a perfect one.
You are talking to a perfect rose right now. Gestures to Toreador.
He can't take that one.
Well, I mean, he could
Ludwig,
bring him and at least introduce him to his wife.
I hate to break it to you. Your wife's not going to notice the rose. Better have something to last longer than a few days.
Oh, dearest. Now, please don't give him some false hope.
What about like a paper
Listen.
rose?
Unless you're going to do with the rose what you do to your wife, because I would not bother.
Sit and admire his wife while she's frozen.
As they talk about your wife and how she's frozen, Ludwig,
He means to freeze that.
you think about her. You think about the circumstances that led to her situation. And of course, it fills you with a great number of different emotions. What if you can't do what you set out to do? What if you never succeed? What if she's just gone forever? And the thoughts sort of enter and out through your mind. About the same time that's going on, Marana, as you're sitting there, just thinking, just sitting there sort of like meditating in this area of a recent death, you start that panic again. You're looking around, you're looking at the shroud, you're reading it, you're seeing it. You know there's something here, you know it, you just know it. But it's almost like you can't connect, you're not reaching that point. It's and you feel this sense of like hopelessness. And almost like this sense of hopelessness starts to tear the veil just a little more and a little more and a little more as you're sitting there just thinking to yourself. And then after the moment passes, the veil sort of goes back to how it was.
I think while this is all happening, away from prying eyes, Rana would probably start to cry a little. Little blood tears.
As you start to cry, Thalia will kind of just like step forward a little bit and just kind of, do you need a handkerchief?
Yes, please.
She like reaches into like her purse, just pulls one out, hands it to you.
We'll take it. Take a moment to try and compose myself. I also activated the binding fetter. Did I sense anything that wasn't ash that like may have been like a connection to this?
Does it work only
thing?
within eyesight, or is it just anything nearby?
Anything nearby, I can use eyesight. I can use hearing. I can use smell.
Okay.
It's very.
You know what?
yeah.
Smell would actually. I'm gonna give you a combination of smell and eyesight.
Okay.
You realize there's this faint smell of gasoline. And as you sort of like try to sense the emotional resonance of things around here, as you sort of like wander a bit away from where this spot was, this spot where this person caught a flame, as you sort of like go off into the brush, like that's a bit further out from this cleared area, you'll see there's a small red gas canister.
Mm.
And as you look at this, you see it's almost got a bit of this fearful resonance on it.
Mm.
You can sense, and it's not just a small fear. It's not just an anxiety. This is a deep, intense fear.
Okay. Okay, we're getting somewhere. If I have an object, I can take it with. Come back. Come back
Okay,
around to me.
yeah, I'll come back around as we're gonna shoot back over to where Ludwig, you break out of that moment of thinking about what would happen with your
Mhm.
wife.
Ludwig, using his transformed arm, is gonna use the extended fingernails to kind of crush several of the roses together in anger. Definitely feeling a little bit of internal hatred for himself to fall to that weakness of this impending feeling. Definitely feel a little bit murderous right now
Okay.
for whoever started this.
You've also crushed the roses. Man, now you got to get more roses.
Erasmus walks in, he's like, okay, you know what?
Damn it.
Let's focus on the roses.
You know what? I know that he said it wouldn't work, but I'm going to give it a shot anyways, just in case. And
Might as well.
he pulls out his he pulls out his art pad that he like always carries with him. Like this is a pretty old at this point, like worn artist's pad of paper, and he flips through it, notes, drawing, sketch, more notes, gets to a blank page, and just he pulls out just a pencil, and going to use let me he's going to use rush job to get it done in a single turn, and he's going to draw a very photorealistic Toreador style drawing of a rose. And dice, more dice, extra dice.
This whole time while he's doing it, Ludwig is already going back and is looking for another rose.
You do find a bush that has some very nice looking freshly bloomed roses.
That is a crit 8 drawing of a
It's a really nice
rose.
drawing of a
Just-
rose. It's a very nice drawing of a rose. It's beautiful.
So,
It looks so real.
so Erasmus
I can
like
smell it.
his hand, like he concentrates, and like his hands just a blur, as he does, and just quickly draws out this like perfect grayscale, pencil only rendition of a Toreador style rose. He just finishes it, looks at it, goes, not bad.
Well
And
done.
and will sorry, what was that?
The not bad got me. Sorry.
Damn, Toreadors.
And he'll tear out the page and just kind of walk over, and just to try it. He'll walk over and just hold it out and go, what about this one?
I think between that and the roses, well, I mean, I guess I can't say if I'm going to come out of it or not. Storyteller, between what I've grabbed and what Erasmus is handing Ludwig right now, would that be enough to kind of bring him out of his compulsion?
Yes, yeah. I think having not only do you have the real thing, but you have the artistic encapturement of it. And that together is enough to make you feel like I could bring these home for her.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
And I guess kind of in a nice way, we'll use the drawing for right now and kind of bind the real roses.
sort of like wrap them around the stems and, take like
Yeah.
a little string or whatever and just tie it up?
Yep.
Okay. So as you do that, as Marana, you are kind of pondering over this gas canister. That is where we're going to leave things for the night.
Ooh.
As you all ponder the situation that has just taken place. And as we do that, players, can you please once again introduce yourself, starting with Eris, say who you are, what you do, who you played, and then please, roses, thorns, and extra XP for the session.
Alrighty. I am Eris Von Jabberwock, noble heir to the Jabberwock name. Tonight I was the group's Tremere, the now very terrified Grimma. You can find me streaming on Twitch at Eris Von Jabberwock or on Twitter at Ererwock. I stream a variety of things, just kind of anything I fancy. Roses. Roses, I'm thinking Delilah or Marana. Just because.
Aw.
Roses is good thing, thorns is bad thing, extra XP is person.
Oh, that's right. Right. Okay. Extra XP. That's my Delilah and Marana. Roses. Really glad to just be to be back and doing this again. I feel like I'm settling into playing a entirely different character than what I played last season. I'm also just really loving the vibe of our new coterie.
We're
And
not coterie yet.
Yeah, well, yeah, the new chronicle, new group. I'm liking the vibes of the group.
New chronicle with this.
And the thorns, this situation we find ourselves in. It's unnerving for me, actually, but like in a good way. Like I hate it, but in a like I love it kind of way. So
Like when you play horror games.
yes, exactly.
All right. So next up we have Fen.
I'm Fenwick Alcester, the Demon Moose. You can find me on Twitch at Fenwick Alcester, where I play things and stuff sometimes. And you can find me on Twitter at Fenwick Alcester, and you can find me on Blue Sky at fenwickalcester.ca. Roses, thorns, extra XP. Roses, me, I'm the rose.
Got me there.
Yes.
Can't use that
Yes,
every
you
week. You
are.
got me there.
No,
Shows off drawing of his rose.
Use it all the time.
Ready.
But I think I can use
Nay.
it this time. Thank you very much. I actually though, like it's fun. It's great. I group's great, and I'm starting to get used to playing Erasmus. Who I realize I never actually directly said who I was playing at either the beginning or the end. Yeah, I'm playing Erasmus, a Tarkus Toreador.
Hell yeah.
Thorns, there, like there's answers that are like right there, but they're not. But they're right there, but they're not.
Tip of the tongue.
If I wasn't playing this character, it would drive me even worse.
Probably. Good thing it's not
Imagine
Lucian.
Lucian in this scenario.
It's
Yeah.
not Lucian,
Yeah.
but it's like,
No, you said it the third time. He's here now.
No, see, here's the thing. Lucian would just walk in and be like, "All right, Malcav, what the fuck?" Like,
Give me 2 minutes. I will find out who it is.
no, exactly. No, Lucian would walk in. It's like, okay, Malkev, was it you? No. Fates, was it you? No. Like, just run through a list of invoking everyone. It's like, okay, well, extra XP, E for everyone. It's great. It's fun.
Yeah.
Everyone did good.
all right, Junie.
I'm Junie Von Esch. You can find me on the internet because I live there. You can find me on all the socials underneath Junie Von Esch. I make it real simple. I play here on McStabbers, on Ravenous Archons. I play here. I also play on my own channel where I make cute, adorable things which people are trying to show and see.
Cute, adorable
They're
things.
But they're
adorable.
very cute.
I also draw, and I also storytell on the RPG table. Shocking, I know. They let me storytell. I don't know why.
We kind of like it.
Oh, fine, be that way.
It's so much
Anyhow,
fun.
I've been playing Her Royal Highness Alexandria Cordelia Olivia Lucy Mountbatten, also known as Lucy Dawson, from the clan of Banu Hakim, aka used to be Assamites. Fuck you, visors. And the Roses, yay, we're back! Woo!
Back.
Rose or Thorn, who the fuck fucked my ghoul? He is mine to deal with, not anyone else's.
He is mine.
Fuck you. We're
You
gonna
guys
kick-
are my
we're
fuck
gonna
because
kick his
who
ass.
just fucked him.
Who fucked my ghoul? That's my ghoul to fuck. Nobody else's.
Nobody
I'm
tell her.
XP
Nobody tell her it was me.
Oh shit!
You're playing my husband too. Shocker.
You fucked
Oh.
yourself.
Fuck themselves.
There you go. And extra XP for everyone because brand new season. We're all brand new going on. So yay, we're back.
Hell yeah!
Katie.
Hey, I'm Katie. You can find me on TikTok at k.k.novacarthur, where I post writing segments, which I promise I will be posting soon, as well as my cup designs that I've been making for the
Hell
crew.
yeah.
Oh, the camera went out.
Oh no!
Now you're the storyteller. Congratulations.
Now you're the storyteller.
No, I'm still Delilah. Sorry, I hit it accidentally. Here we go. You see the lovely cup?
Yes.
It's our
what?
symbol, and each of us has our own.
We love that.
It's so much fun.
It's so
Um,
much fun.
You can also find me on Junie's session on this Saturday coming up. I'll be playing Reenie, the sweet little salubri, coming to Chicago, and she's supposed to be on vacation, as I've been told several times. She's only allowed on vacation. We'll see.
TM.
This
How
would
much
be
else?
Vacation
TM.
TM.
Yeah, there you go. Better. I look better. Roses. Yay, we're back! I have so much fun. I'm having fun playing a whole different character than timid Reenie. Thorns. Delilah wants to punch somebody right now for fucking with her mind about Sammy. She was this close to fucking leaving. She's like, "Fuck, I'm done with this. I'm out." And if someone try to stop her, she's gonna punch him.
Please don't hit the reeve on the way out.
Right? Somebody needs to stop him. It's like, no, just let her go. Let her go, man. Points. E for everyone. Everybody was so great and having fun, and bringing new characters is so much fun. It's really enjoyable.
All right.
I know I've been teasing. Sorry.
Oh no, you're
I'm
fine.
done. Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Kerrick.
Hi, I'm Kerrick. I paint things. You can find me over on Instagram that has links to all my new pages as well at Kerrick_the_painter, where I'm currently working on a angry space elf god demon thing.
Wow.
Looks nice.
It's a badass looking angry space elf god demon thing.
That's right. You are literally, yeah, that thing. I played Ludwig tonight, the Zemitzi.
Now he's definitely been mentioned 3 times. Sorry, guys. I don't
Right.
know if you realize.
You guys.
Leadership Nexus Praba, please.
And next week, I'm going to be joining Chicago by Night as Cassius again.
Woo!
He is not on vacation.
He is most definitely not going to be on vacation, probably, maybe.
Oh no. I can tell you that much. That's not a spoiler.
He is not on vacation.
Nope.
Roses. Yay, we're back. And I didn't have to follow up any sweary Mary with sorry, mama.
Not this time. Not this time.
Next week.
Next week.
Right. Indeed. Thorns. Yay, we're back, and so are the bad dice rolls. Why dice? Why?
Oh.
It's because I gave you the dice.
Fun,
That's
right?
why. I cursed you with the dice.
Somehow, somewhere, it's Will Wheaton's fault. Clearly, he touched my dice or licked my dice at some point.
It's true.
Don't know how, but it's clearly his fault. Experience. Yeah, I can't choose one. It's got to be E for everyone.
All right. Star.
Hello. Hi, I'm Starlight Shimmer, Crown Princess of the Crystal Kingdom. Bow down to me. Unicorn Princess VTuber. I play things at twitch.tv/Stardust_Shimmer. This week, probably, I'll be playing Yakuza Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. So if you like that, please check that out. I also post on Twitter occasionally, most of the time, at Stardust_Shim. I played Morana, the morbidly curious Hikata, and Roses. Man, this is just so much fun. I missed all of this. I was having withdrawals, but now we're back. Now we're back, baby. I very much enjoyed seeing the new group dynamics and what everybody brought to this season, and I can't wait to see more. Thorns, big mystery. I feel like Star is not smart enough for this, connecting the dots, but I will get there. I will grow another brain cell. Hasn't been done. I will do it. Extra XP. I mean, we gotta say, me. No, everyone.
You should ask the,
Y'all are
you should ask
wonderful
this-
and brilliant.
You should ask the Sumitsu about growing another brain cell.
Hey.
Is the brain cell the egg that's on your head?
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
At least it's a nice sized brain cell.
Yeah.
Hi everybody, I'm
brain cell.
Psymerc. You can catch me across all social media at Psymerc. You can also catch me right here on Friday nights, where I play a necromancer, and then you can of course catch me right here on Sundays, where I play the storyteller, who may or may not have some fuckery going on. Of course, every Saturday you can catch me over on the RPG table, where we do Chicago by Night, run by Miss Junie, and I play a sad Malkavian who's also angry, who's also happy, who's also I don't know what she is.
Horny.
Horny.
She needs
She's
a hug.
always horny.
All the horny.
Additionally, every other Thursday over on Ravno's Archon channel, you can catch 7th Sea, where Junie and I are both playing on there too. So check that out. As always, thank you guys so much for coming back and being a part of this. Thank you to my cast. Thank you to our viewers. Appreciate you guys being here as well. Please make sure to check out the players' links and everything like that. I threw them in the chat. And we hope to see you guys. We actually won't be back next week because I won't be here, but in 2 weeks we will be back to find out what's going on, hopefully. So outside of that, I hope that you all have a wonderful rest of your night, and we'll see you in 2 weeks.
Bye-bye.
Bye, friends.
Morning, Eve night.
Baba Cyphox, I love you.